Hi, welcome. Today I am going to discuss with you about one of our positive emotion, that is faith. Previously I have discussed about one of the negative emotion, that is fear. You must have heard that faith can move mountains. But blind faith does not work properly. Faith based on understanding will certainly move mountains. So, in a short span of time, I am going to discuss about this greatest tool we have for our success. So, listen till the end. There is a funny story about faith. See, this is not a real story, so don't be afraid. There was a plane crash happened somewhere. All the passengers died. But fortunately, one monkey was alive and found safe and secured. So, people were very anxious to know how it has happened. So, there was press conference arranged and people were asking lot of questions to the monkey. They were asking at the time of the crash what the passengers were doing. That means they were sleeping. Tell me, what about the crew? What was they doing? They were sleeping too. So what about the pilot? Amazing. The pilots were also sleeping. Then tell me, what were you doing? Oh my God. Now tell me, before any trip, have you ever checked at the cockpit after your boarding that whether the pilot has private pilot's license or ATP certificate? Do you ever check whether the driver has a valid license before booking any cab? You book it and sit there with your faith that everything is fine. Listen very carefully. My question is that for your own future, for your own career, why don't you have faith on yourself? It was very easy for me to have faith on myself after proper understanding. Firstly, you should have faith on God. Then you should have faith on your country. You should have faith on your religion. You should have faith on your employer or on your profession. It's very easy to have faith on those. But the most important thing is that you should have faith on yourself. This is the key for your success. There is a huge relationship between faith and hope. Faith is present, but hope is for the future. But if you don't have faith, then obviously you won't have any hope for future. So any hope without faith is a wishful thinking. Hope and faith both are very important for your future. If you are a pessimist, then actually this is denial of your faith. If you are optimistic, then you won't have depression. You will never give up as you have hope, which is based on faith. Steve Jobs said, you can't connect the dot looking forward. You can only connect them looking backwards. What does that mean? It means that first you have to imagine your future. Rather, you should have a clear goal and you should have the feeling that you have already achieved it. Means that you have to act like the person you want to become. Now, without your faith, how can you look backwards? How can you act like the person you want to become? So don't neglect this hidden power of yours, which is invisible but can connect to your goals. So develop the power. As I mentioned earlier, that faith based on understanding will certainly move mountains. So it means with proper understanding, with proper knowledge, you can develop your faith. Thus, it requires a lot of feeding. Now, how do you feed your faith? By the way, if you don't feed your faith, automatically you are feeding your fear. See, the people who has faith and those who has fear, they both face the same situation in life. Those who has faith gets a better result in the same set of circumstances, while people with fear sometimes afraid to face some adverse situation in life. So they usually miss a lot of opportunity in life. As remember, success comes to those who has the courage to overcome the obstacle coming in between. So feed your faith by reading some positive books of successful people. Listen to success stories of different people from different background. Always associate with positive minded people. Have a clear idea about your future and try to figure out how you can accomplish that. Write down at least 20 ideas how you can accomplish your goals. If you write down 20 different ideas how you are going to get there, then you can generate faith. So develop this tool, as faith is the power to fight with the outside world. When people will say you can't do this, show this world that you are a winner and you are born to win. So develop your faith to have a happy, successful, healthy life and feel abundance. Hi, myself Sujoy Chaudhary. Thank you for watching this video. If you like this video, then please subscribe here and turn on the notification. If you turn on the notification, then whenever I upload a new video, you will be notified. Thank you. Cheers.